While we are talking about computers and cars, here's something that a lot of people don't think, and that's just a plain weak battery. Sometimes, just like computers and phones, they'll hum along for months and months and months, not have any problems, and if they ever do again, reset it again. Car run weird. Well, there's a way of resetting all that stuff by yourself. Just remove both battery cables. Not if you disconnect them.
Imagine this, your dashboard is lit up like a Christmas tree with an airbag warning, and your mechanic estimates it'll cost $300 to fix, but one simple trick, taking less than 10 seconds, resolves it for free. Sound too good to be true? Stick with me, because stories like this are just the beginning of what you'll learn today. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great, thank you so much. Now back to the video. Number 1 battery reset. You head out to start your car and nothing. No lights, no sounds, just a stubborn silence. Naturally, your first thought may be a dead battery, an immediate fix that could set you back $150 or more. But hold on. Sometimes the issue isn't the battery itself, but an electrical glitch. A surprising number of these problems can be resolved in minutes without replacing a thing. Here's the trick, disconnect the negative terminal from your car battery and wait about 10 minutes. This allows the electrical system to fully reset, clearing stored glitches that may cause dashboard errors, starting problems, and more. Mechanics often skip sharing this tip. Why? Because once you've tried this reset, there's no need for a diagnostic fee. Within minutes, your car might feel brand new again, at no cost to you. But the battery isn't the only system with a hidden reset. Let's take a look at another common issue that's easier to fix than you'd think. Number 2, throttle body reset. Ever noticed your car idling rough or feeling sluggish when you press the gas pedal? It's easy to assume the worst, a costly repair. Mechanics might suggest cleaning or even replacing the throttle body, a fix that can set you back $200 or more. But what they don't always tell you is this. In many cases, a simple reset can solve the problem for free. When your throttle body gets out of sync, it disrupts the air-fuel mixture in your engine. This often happens after replacing a battery or during routine maintenance. To recalibrate it, turn the key to the on position without starting the engine. Press the gas pedal fully to the floor and hold it for a few seconds. Once recalibrated, you'll notice smoother acceleration and a steadier idle. No parts needed. Speaking of smooth rides, let's talk about how to reset something even more complex, your transmission. Number 3, transmission shift point reset. Imagine driving a car that seems to resist your every move. Delayed acceleration, jerky shifts, or holding gears for far too long. These symptoms often send drivers straight to a mechanic, fearing expensive repairs. But here's the catch. Transmissions in modern vehicles learn your driving habits over time. If they've adapted to outdated or erratic behavior, a simple reset of the shift points can bring the system back to its best. To perform this, turn the ignition to the on position without starting the car. Fully press the accelerator pedal and hold for around 15 to 30 seconds. This clears the stored shift data, allowing the system to recalibrate to current driving conditions. Afterward, notice your car shifting smoothly, almost like new, without costing you anything. But it's not just big systems like the transmission that can benefit from resets. Even your windows might need one. Number 4, power window reset. Picture this, you press the button to roll up your car window, and instead of smoothly closing, it gets stuck halfway. Frustrating, right? Many might assume a motor replacement is needed, which often means a repair bill in the hundreds. But here's the good news. It could just be a simple programming glitch you can fix in seconds. Try this. Hold the window button down after the glass is fully open and keep holding it for 5 to 10 seconds. This action resets the motor's memory, clearing any software hiccups that might be causing the issue. Certain brands like Ford and Lincoln are particularly prone to this problem, making this trick all the more valuable. Before spending a dime, this quick fix could get your window working perfectly again. And speaking of small fixes, let's tackle one that can make driving safer, your tire pressure system. Number 5, TPMS sensor reset. You're driving along when the tire pressure warning light suddenly comes on. Your first thought, there's a flat or worse, a damaged sensor. Many drivers rush to mechanics, pay diagnostic fees, and even replace sensors unnecessarily. But here's the problem. Most TPMS warnings don't mean your tires are damaged. They're often triggered by temperature changes. For every 10° Fahrenheit swing, tire pressure can change by 1 psi, confusing the system and causing false alarms. Resetting it is easier than you think. In many vehicles, simply driving at a steady speed for a few minutes lets the system recalibrate automatically. Other cars include a TPMS reset option in the menu, often found in the owner's manual. With just a little time and no trip to the shop, that warning light is gone. Next up, let's tackle the persistent oil change reminder. Number 6, oil light reset. You've just had your oil changed, but that stubborn dashboard reminder refuses to go away. It's frustrating, right? Many drivers assume clearing the oil light requires a mechanic's help, but the process is surprisingly simple, often taking less than a minute. Here's one common method. Press and hold the odometer reset button while turning the ignition to the on position, but don't start the engine. After a few seconds, you'll usually see the light blink or disappear completely. In some vehicles, you'll use the infotainment system to find the service reset menu instead. This easy step can save you an entire trip back to the shop. It's no secret that mechanics occasionally forget to reset it after an oil change, adding unnecessary hassle for you. Learning this trick ensures you're in control. Speaking of staying in control, let's fix that key fob issue next. Number 7, key fob reprogramming. You're outside your car pressing your key fob over and over, but nothing's happening. Annoying, right? Replacing one of these can cost hundreds, but there's a good chance you don't need a new fob, just a quick reprogram. Good news is, most of these resets can be done at home without any special tools. One common method involves your car's ignition. Insert your key, turn it to the on position without starting the car, and follow instructions like pressing fob buttons in a certain order, typically found in your car's manual. Another technique includes locating a hidden programming button inside the vehicle, which allows the car to recognize the fob again. Fobs can lose programming over time due to interference or wear. Luckily, resetting one not only solves the problem, but also saves you from an expensive replacement. Now, let's address the airbag light. Number 8, airbag light reset. The airbag warning light comes on, and your first thought is, expensive repairs are on the horizon. Airbag system fixes can cost hundreds of dollars, but this light doesn't always mean there's a major problem. Often it's triggered by something as simple as a loose connection or a minor software glitch. One method to reset it is by disconnecting the battery for a few minutes. This clears the stored error codes that may have caused the light to activate. If that doesn't work, an OBD scanner can be used to identify and clear the specific diagnostic trouble code DTC. Auto parts stores often provide free scans to determine if resetting will address it. When the cause isn't critical, a reset leaves your dashboard clear and your wallet untouched. Finally, let's fix those infotainment system glitches. Number 9, AC system reset. You're sweating through a summer afternoon expecting cool relief when your AC starts blowing hot air. No breeze, no chill, just stale, warm airflow that won't quit. Annoying doesn't even begin to describe it. Most drivers assume it's a failing compressor or a costly fix, but often a simple system reset can do the trick. AC malfunctions often arise from electronic miscommunication, and many vehicles hide an easy reset process. In Toyota and Lexus models, you can reset by holding the AC and recirculation buttons simultaneously. Chevy, try turning the ignition to accessory mode and cycling the fan speed. Even Mercedes and Honda models feature dash button combinations that can recalibrate sensors and restore proper climate control. Number 10, radio/infotainment reset. You're cruising on a long drive relying on navigation when suddenly your infotainment screen freezes. No music, no directions, just a blank unresponsive screen. Frustrating doesn't even begin to cover it. Most drivers would assume it's a trip to the dealership, but a quick reset is often all you need. Infotainment glitches stem from software bugs, but nearly every car brand offers a hidden reset method. For example, in Genesis and Hyundai models, you might find a tiny reset pinhole near the volume knob. Press it with a paperclip for a reboot. Audi, hold the volume knob for 10 to 15 seconds until you see the welcome screen. Even BMW and Ford systems resolve with specific button combinations, restoring everything from navigation to Bluetooth. Before you panic, know this: one reset and you're back on the road. Conclusion: These 10 resets are proof that you don't need to spend big to solve small car problems. From restarting a frozen infotainment system to recalibrating your throttle body, these tricks, while simple, save time and keep money in your pocket. The best part? You now have the tools to recognize issues that might not require professional intervention. And next time your car acts up, remember these tricks and share them with someone who might need them. Spreading this knowledge ensures more drivers stay informed. Who knows? The answer to your problem might be just one reset away, and now you're ready to try.